Hey everyone, welcome back. It's great to see you. I hope you've been keeping well. I had to take a little bit of an unplanned break, but hopefully we should be back now and everything should be back to normal. But subsequently, I'm a little bit behind with the videos, so this will be just a general update about a few things that have been going on, and hopefully I should have some more videos in the pipeline and I'll let you know a bit about some of them too. So I hope you enjoy the update. Thanks for watching everyone. Been busy in the been busy in the greenhouse even, just repotting the peppers and tomatoes, but everything is coming on nicely in here, growing very well. Got flowers coming on the tomatoes now. Everything's repotted in here. There are leftovers that we're not too worried about. Got some small cucumbers coming, just about. And the peppers. And the indoor bonsai. New bonsai to add to the collection. Not 100% sure what type of bonsai this is, but it's very pretty. Technically Bambi's. Of course, I must include the newest addition to our bonsai collection and jewel of the collection, this beautiful Dawn Redwood, our new centerpiece. I want to say a massive, massive thank you to Bambi firstly and her mum for going to Heron's Bonsai in person for me and introducing me to the one and only Peter Chan. And I also want to give Peter Chan himself and everyone at Heron's Bonsai a massive, massive thank you and shout out for personally picking this tree out for me and taking the time to say hello to me and let me introduce myself. It really did blow my mind and made my year. I am over the moon with this tree and so happy with it. Thank you. Koi in general are doing very well. Probably should put a polarizing lens on. They're perfectly happy. Tancho is back in the pond, nice and happy out of quarantine now, and so is the Kahaku. And we'll go and find out the story behind them going back into the pond in just a moment. Definitely not giving us any real issues at the moment though. Enjoying the summer sun and the summer weather and warmth. The blanket weed's completely cleared up and dealt with now as well, so that's also a positive. As I say, only a small update relatively for the koi, but I'll make sure in the next update to give you a full, more prolonged pond and koi update. Keep saying that word. And we'll get some GoPro and underwater footage in the next video for you. So Mr. Dum Dum here stupidly tried to put 2 fish in quarantine. Stupid Mr. Dum Dum here put a male Tancho and a female Kahaku, both probably just over 3 years old, into quarantine together.
What did Kahaku and Tancho decide to do, I wonder? They're meant to be in quarantine. They're not meant to be trying to spawn. But, you know, if you find lemons, make lemonade. So, let's see what happens, I guess.
Know how clearly they'll show up, but hopefully you can just about see there's some of the koi fry at the very bottom, very difficult to see. Oh, that makes it easier. I just put my hand there, you see there, and around here. Get the focus right. There we go, you can see them better now. So there's some of the koi fry doing very well. This whole quarantine vat is absolutely covered with them. We've got some methylene blue in there. It's been about 8 days since the eggs hatched, since the eggs were spawned, and that's the main reason that the Kahaku and the Tancho have gone back in the main pond. We've got some methylene blue in there just to protect the eggs and the fry against any fungal nasties. And yeah, they're all doing okay. Got the pump switched off and added a sponge filter and just a couple of air rocks, regular water changes, and we're just keeping an eye on them, seeing how well they do. Feeding them a little bit, an amount of brine shrimp every day, regularly. So we'll be having regular updates on how these guys get on in the accidental spawn. So, as you just saw, one of the things to happen was we had some guppy babies. 19 in total, and now a little over a week old. They're doing very well. It's the first time we've ever successfully spawned anything. I know guppies spawn like wildfire, but they're live bearers, and we managed to get a little bit of it on camera, so hopefully I managed to share that with you just then. But they're doing very well. Be sure to keep up to date with my videos, and we'll give you regular updates on how they're getting on. Now while it's fully flowering, which it only does once a year if you're lucky, sometimes even less regularly, I just wanted to take an opportunity to talk about our stink plant, or Draconium vulgaris. I don't know an awful lot about them. I'll probably have to Google it and find out a little bit more. But they're a fairly rare plant. Not always easy to get to flower, and some variants of the species don't flower for almost 100 years at a time, some of them. Really beautiful flowers, but as you can probably guess by the name, stink plant or Draconium vulgaris, they are one of those predator plants that feeds on live bugs and insects, and therefore it gives off a very pungent smell down from in here of rotting flesh to attract the flies. And obviously the flies get attracted in, they fall down into there, into a liquid and a bowl that they can't escape from. I'll try and get a camera in there at some point if I can. And then they can't get back out and the plant devours them. So it's a carnivorous plant, smells absolutely vile, but looks absolutely beautiful, and only flowers for a few days at a time, once a year, if that. So we've been lucky to get 3 very nice flowers all on the same day. But now we have to put up with the stench for a week. Worth it though, for a very interesting plant. Very much has a Little Shop of Horrors look to it. There we go then. As I say, quite a lot going on. And if you'd like to see how the guppies and the koi fry get on, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and the like button as well. I know it doesn't seem like a lot to you, but it really does mean the world to me. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.